Time for another stock review, this time WidePoint, WYY. We are talking AI again, information technology here. It engages in the technology management and service industry. So we're talking AI, we're reaching out, and we're touching AI once again. Can you make money on this stock? Well, we're going to find out. This will be the most honest, live, real review you've ever seen. It's asked for by one of our members. I'm not sponsored by the company to talk about it. I'm not paid by the company to talk about it, or the Alpha Spread technology software that I use. No one pays me to do that. I do, however, get super chats from my members who want me to cover the stock, but they don't know whether I'm going to be bullish, bearish, or anywhere in between for that matter. I'm just here to bring you the facts as we see it. And most of our stocks we rank #1 on YouTube. And if the word is good, and if it's a low float stock, then the stock can move on our reviews. It really can. That's at the moment for stocks under $1 million, for very, very small stocks. This company isn't quite small enough for us to move it. However, I like to bring the information out, and it's not here to pump and dump the stock. I don't own the stock. I only own the S&P. I'm here to bring the facts, the numbers. Now, in this review, you're going to learn about the company. You're going to see the balance sheet, the profit, the loss, the solvency score, who's buying, who's selling, what the industry are saying about the company, latest news. We've got some news just out, just been sent in. We'll look at their website. We'll look at the chart. We'll look at the latest earnings report, and all of that. It will be covered live in this show. So have you tapped the like button? Have you done that? Have you subscribed to the channel? Now, not for me, but it's very, very important that you do, in fact, tap the like button. For the little fellas love when people tap the like button. Yeah, they do. And we've also got the little ladies as well now. We've been upgraded. There's little fellas and little ladies who love when you tap the like button. So have you all done that on this review? Let's get straight into it. Leave me your thoughts and comments below, and I will reply back to all of my members. And we've got Members Day coming up any day now when I reply back with a video. It's a little surprise. I do it a few times a year. If you comment to a video and ask a question, I will do a video reply on Members Day. When's Members Day? Coming up any day now. I don't tell you when, it's a surprise. Leave a comment and I'll reply back. And all of a sudden, it'll be Members Day and you'll get your own personal video reply just on your very own comment. Pretty good, right? Of course it is. Let's get straight into the review and find out what this company is all about. Can you make money from this company? Can we turn the printing press on, make some money? So we're going to look over the numbers, look over the facts and figures, and determine whether this is a good investment for you. So without further ado, let's start nice and simple, straightforward, and we'll get in a much more in depth as we go. Here we go. So WidePoint. This is being made during a live video, so I'm just going to make it members only. That way we don't get any silly comments from trolls and bots and scammers and stuff like that. We're members only now, so if you want to comment during the making of this video and you want your comment to live forever on this video, you can simply by doing a super chat. It will be read out live on the show, and it'll be in your very own video forever. All right, so without further ado, what is WidePoint? Okay, let's have a little look at it. WidePoint. Let's go to the maximum line chart. You can see it popped up here back in 2000 and it fell away. And as you can see straight away, you will see that this is obviously a trading stock. It might very well be a long-term investment. I am an investor at the end of the day. I'm a long-term investor. However, you might want to trade this stock. It's very volatile, presents great opportunity, but you may notice that the highs are getting lower each time and it's trending down. So if you want full technical analysis, ask Sensei on Sunday on the Sunday show, and Sensei will do, if you'll remember, he will do you a full chart analysis for you. He provides that on the Sunday show for our members. Just give him a super chat and he'll do that for you, and you'll find the entry and exit points on the stock every Sunday on the channel. Okay, WidePoint. Let's zoom in here. WidePoint engages in the provision of technology management as a service, TMaaS. The firm is involved in providing managed services for government and commercial clients that include identity management, secure mobility managed services, telecom, lifecycle management, digital billing, and analytics and information technology. That's what we're talking about here right now. Okay, let me scroll down. We do have a CEO, Jin H. Kang. We'd love to have Jin on the show, and if you'd like to be on the show, it's very, very simple. If you want to be on our show, all you need to do is reach out and you can use their services. Look at that. You can beam the message all the way across to the company by sending them an email, and that way you can let them know about our review, be on the show, and we'd love to interview them. We're not here to promote the stock, but we are here to talk about great businesses so my investors make money, and you might decide to set up a Reddit group or a Facebook group around the stock. I'll provide you with the earnings, I'll provide you with the videos and everything you need to grow your family community, and they'll find you. Or you can email them. Below the video, in the description of this video, is also the invite the CEO onto the show as well. You can pass that on to them so they will know how to get on the show. Please, you take control of that. You communicate with them, and when you're ready and it's all been done, then I'll pick it up and make the appointment. But I want you to be involved all the way through the process. You are the investor after all. I'm just the guy on TV making silly videos, all right? Okay, employees, 206 employees, Fairfax, Virginia, founded in 1997. It's regarded as very high risk, and it's 100% risky if you are buying this on margin. Okay, initial requirement, 100%. We said that. It's a 17 million market cap. Remember, that's not the value of the company. That is just the value that is put upon the shares at the moment, what people are prepared to pay for the stock. No more, no less. It doesn't mean the company's worth that. Could be worth more, could be worth less. We'll find out in a minute. 52-week high, 349. 52-week low, 160. Like I said, penny stock, very volatile, losing money at the moment, negative 4.74, as we can see. No dividend payment here. Average volume, hardly any volume at all. Today's volume is 35. So that means it's hard to get out of the stock for the price that you want if no one is prepared to pay the price that you want. Now then, this is important, and we'll come on to this in more detail as we go throughout the video. We can see they are losing money, but they're on the cusp of becoming cash positive, which is good. But what happened here in 22? Now, we haven't got time to go through every detail about every single fact and fact on the company. But what you want to do is go onto the investor pages and see what happened in Q4 22 for this to drop like this. See what happened, and see if that event could happen again, but in reverse. See what caused that, and also see what caused it to go up again as well. And then you can identify perhaps certain conditions that affect the stock. Always a good thing to do, right? Okay. Now then, let's keep going a moment. Let's scroll down and see what else. See who else is buying the stock. It gives us an idea of how the stock will trade. Palantir, no surprise here. I wouldn't be surprised if Palantir were involved in this company. Very often I find companies like this have an investment from Palantir. I'm not suggesting that they have, but I've just seen patterns that I start to notice, that's all. Palantir is a great company, but it's overbought. Plug Power is a great company, but it's over-manipulated by Russian oligarchs. Tilray Brands, SNDL, you can see this gives me a flavor of the sort of people that will invest here. Some good investors, but also we do get a lot of gamblers here and a lot of speculators here, because these are all pre-revenue stocks, pre a big announcement stocks. So people are looking for a big bounce, which means they'll trade the stock out, they'll take profits, they'll be short interest, all of that stuff. Nikola, very difficult company, this one. Great what it's doing now, but has a very checkered past, but much, much better now. I'm much more bullish on it now. So that tells you the stock is very, very volatile. People are in and out of the stock. It's not really being treat it as a long-term investment because it's trending lower all the time. And if you join Sensei's Sunday show and ask him for a chart, give him a super chat, I'm sure he'll give you the ins and the outs of this, the support levels, resistant levels, and give you a good entry and exit point perhaps on this stock. It's always a good idea to join Sensei on Sunday on this channel. Okay, right, let's move on now and look at some latest news, what's going on with the business. We've got some latest news just out. Have you tapped the like button yet? Have you done that? Hopefully you have. And let's go over and have a look at the information here. This has just come out a few moments ago. Some good news here. WidePoint awarded 22.7 million in tech and security services contracts during Q1 of 2024. I'm not going to read all of this. I'm just going to read the highlights here. The innovative technology managed solution provider specializing in identity and access management, telecommunications and management mobile services, and analytics and billing as a services, and IT announced that it was awarded approximately 22.7 million in contracts during the first quarter of 2024. Jin Kang, who's the CEO, WidePoint CEO, stated WidePoint entered 2024 on a high note and carried the momentum from 2023 into the new year with more than 18 contractual actions totaling approximately 22.7 million. These wins include new government and commercial awards, renewals, and contract extensions across all WidePoint solution lines. We are pleased by how strategic partnerships are evolving to create new opportunities based on the recognition that WidePoint truly is the most trusted industry leader in managed mobility services and identify and access management. Our team is pleased with the sustained growth trajectory of our business and look forward to carrying this momentum forward to the rest of 2024. This is very, very good. Okay, we like all of that. Very, very good news indeed. This is just a bit more on the company, just so you understand the structure of the company. WidePoint is a leading technology managed solution provider dedicated to securing and protecting the mobile workforce and enterprise landscape. WidePoint is recognized for pioneering technology solutions that include identity and access management, mobility managed services, telecom management, and digital billing and analytics. Okay, as you can see the chart here, over a short period of time, you can see how it does have huge volatility, allows you lots of entry and exit points. Again, that'll all be explained in detail with Sensei on the Sunday show. I've got some latest earnings, which I'm going to cover for you in a second. Just out March 26th, so this was just a month ago. EPS normalized actual was negative 102. EPS gap actual was negative 102. Revenue actual and was 23.34. Revenue surprise beat by nothing. It was flat, okay? It was flat, but we'll give you more detail on that in a moment. How it compares to the S&P? Well, as you can see, the S&P is in red. If you put $10,000 in 2011, you'd have a 5x now, 53,000. With WidePoint, your 1,000 will be worth just under 2,000, so you've lost 80%. Is it the time to buy it? Well, if we look at the chart, this does sort of suggest this is a bottom level. If you look at it just here, you can see that we've been hovering around this point since 2004, and that was 20 years ago. And it gives you the opportunity to pop and drop, pop and drop, pop and drop. But just be wary though, each time the highs are lower, it just trends down. And we had a little tiny blip there. Is that the last one? I doubt it. We've just heard some good news here. Will there be a chance to buy and sell again? Probably. But again, for more details, ask Sensei on Sunday. Right, we're now going to go over and see if we can actually make some money on this stock. See if this stock can return you a profit. So we're going to look over now the numbers in much greater detail, see who's buying, see who is selling. And one of our members has just said live in the chat, and he's actually the person that asked me to make the video, a secret is to buy low. There you go. The secrets of the stock market have just been revealed. The secret is to buy low. So let's look at those numbers and see how it all adds up. Is the intrinsic valuation good? Are insiders buying it? Well, we're going to find out right now. Have you tapped the like button? Have you done that? Have you left a comment yet? I will reply to all of my members, and we've got Members Day coming up. You don't know when it's going to be, but all of a sudden, your inbox will have a video from me, a reply from me via video answering your personal question. Okay, let's have a look. The intrinsic value, which would suggest it's accurate. There are no warnings. This is a good sign. We like that. We're going to give this a nice big round of applause. Yes, undervalued by 73% at $8. There's no intrinsic value warning. However, that's not enough for you to make the decision on its own. It's nice, but it's not enough for you to make a decision on its own. We need more information. Let's scroll on down. Now, a few minutes ago, I ran through our AI technology. I ran through and asked it. This is the software that I'm using, and you can get access to this, by the way, the most up-to-date, most advanced algorithmic software that I use. My members can get access to this software for free, or you can use a premium plan where you get all the stocks and all the services if you are a premium plan. And my members get a lifetime discount, and that way they get my membership for free. So on the last earnings, we have some highlights for you, which I'm going to share for you. The full year revenue, 106 million, adjusted EBITDA achieved 26 consecutive quarter of positive adjusted EBITDA. Good. What about free cash flow? Positive, expected to maintain through 2024. We're expecting to see a free cash flow through 2024. Contract backlog, 359 million as of December 31st, 2023. Strategic initiatives. Let me just make this a little bit smaller for you. I'm just trying to fill the screen so you can get the best experience. Federal government contracts secured, multiple contracts including renewals and extensions. We like that. Technological investments, expect minimum capital expenditure in 2024 due to completion of major 2023 investments. Intelligent technology management systems approach final FedRAMP authorization expected in H1 2024. Continuation of operation site enhancements to be completed by H1 2024. AI implementation plans to integrate AI into operations to improve efficiency and security. Now, this is what you've come for. The 2024 outlook. Revenue forecast, 120 million to 133 million. Good. Adjusted EBITDA forecast, 2.1 million to 2.4 million. Good. Free cash flow expected to be between 2 million and 2.3 million, emphasizing continuous positive trend. Very, very good. We like that. We're going to give it another round of applause. Revenue breakdown, about 65 to 70% of 2024's revenue is secured, with remaining expected to come from high confidence projects. Operational expenditure, OPEX, is minimal increase expected outside of strategic hires in sales and marketing. Hello.
Vincent Fosberg donated $10 through a super chat. Buy low.
Buy low. There it is. There it is. There is the secret of the stock market revealed. Buy low. This is the gentleman who asked me to cover this stock. He loves it. And of course, by putting super chats on it, it also promotes the video, which is lovely. Thank you very much. And helps me and helps Google and helps everybody, and everybody wins, right? There we go. So closing remarks by Jim Kang from the earnings. You like this? I've been able to use AI software to get the latest information from the earnings. You can access this. It's a new service just introduced to my to my Alpha Spread users. This is a premium service. If you get this, it's extremely worthwhile, and my members will get the cheapest price ever. And this is phenomenal stuff. You get all the information all in one place using AI. Just type in earnings into the AI and it will bring you this information. Closing remarks: emphasize successful financial health enhancements and strategic position for 2024. Reiterated commitment to leveraging to leverage AI and explore M&A opportunity to strengthen service offerings. The overall sentiment is bullish, with strong financial performance and strategic initiatives in place for continued growth in 2024. WidePoint is focusing on consolidating its market position, especially in areas of government contracts and technological enhancements. The implementation of AI and minimal capital expenditures for 2024 are expected to improve an operational efficiency and profitability. Very, very good. All this so far is bullish. So far, it's a buy from me. So far, it's a buy from me. We like it. Let's give it a nice big thumbs up, green buy so far. But we haven't finished yet. There's more to do, so we have to keep going, all right? Let's scroll down. Don't jump straight in just yet. Just wait a few minutes. Let's look at the financials. The most recent range we have here, just here, was up 5%. Good. And we know that we're expecting to do much better going forward. Operating income, however, is down 10% on the most recent range. Net income is up 65%, and we're expecting that to increase. Financing cash flow, it's a negative, down 2%. Investing cash flow, negative 28%. That's a positive. That's a nice step upwards. And operating cash flow is negative 87%. Okay. What about the balance sheet? Do we have a good balance sheet here? Are we going to get a good balance sheet? Well, 51 million in assets, 6.9 is cash. So of our balance sheet, we have 13% in cash. Good. We like that. Less liabilities than assets. Okay. It's a small company though, of course. 36 million. The good news is no short-term or long-term debt. Of course, if we have debt and then rates come down, it can present a catalyst. It's worth mentioning that. But we like businesses without any debt. No long-term or short-term debt. We like that. The gross margin is 15%. Operating margin is negative 3%, but things are improving. Net margin is negative as well, but things are improving. But margins are a concern at the moment. Okay. Let me just, for some reason, I don't know what happened there. I'm making this live. Well, there you go. I must have clicked on a button. Anyway, we fixed it. The profitability of the business at the moment is a very low 24% score. It is low, no doubt about it. 24% profitability score, positive gross profit, and a positive 1 year revenue growth is amber, but everything else is negative. Negative free cash flow, negative operating income. Okay, so things aren't great at the moment, but this is what's important. Low DE, good. Long-term solvency, good. Short-term solvency, good. More contracts, more things coming their way. The stock is down 37%. It's not going to go bust though. Not going to go bust anytime soon. Okay, what about Wall Street targets? They're not really giving, oh, yes they are, beg your pardon. They're giving an average forecast of 583%. We absolutely like that. That's a good result there. The numbers are looking okay. We're doing some calculations. This is perhaps not a long-term investment right now, but you can certainly make some money on this stock if you time it correctly. All right, let's carry on going. All right, move on down. The competition. Now, you might want to look at the competition. And again, I will give you above my head and down below in the description the links to Alpha Spread, the technology and software that I'm using. You can go and compare what everybody else is doing and see their margins. The only real concern I've got here is margin. Right, what about insiders buying? Are insiders buying? Well, let me refresh this screen. For some reason, it's not refreshing, so let me refresh the screen. There we go. I thought there was some buying. Very, very good news. The best of news, the best of news. During the last 12 months, WidePoint insiders bought $58,000 worth of the stock and have not sold any shares. And that was Kang Jin, I beg your pardon, who's buying. The CEO is buying his own company. Very, very good. The bullish of all signs. Absolutely, we do like that. We like to see that. So of course, there's a big cheer for that as well. What about short interest? No short interest. So no one's driving the stock down. So why is the stock so low? The stock's so low because it's getting no media attention. No one has noticed it. No one's talked about it. And why do I know that? Because that's where the news would be. There is none. There's no sentiment. No one's talking about it. It's quietly going along along in its business. It's not being talked about. It's not being covered by the media. There's very little information like that. So let me give my closing remarks on this video. And one thing I might do as well, I might look into my crystal ball. Here we go. I look into my crystal ball and I say within 1 week, we will rank number 1 or 2 on on YouTube for this stock. I think so because it's got very low media interest at the moment. And I'm about to give it a relatively bullish outlook. And let me be clear exactly what I mean when I say a good bullish outlook or a fairly bullish outlook as I close out this video. It's clear from me, this type of technology, this kind of thing is in vogue right now. People are talking about it. It's interesting. It's low profitability at the moment. It is a concern. It's been around for a while. However, now things are really, really taking off in this sector. Solvency score. It's a very small company, hasn't got a great deal of money, but it has no debt and long-term debt, so it can afford to work along and build up without any fear, really. There's no short interest, so no one's trying to drive it down. There's no media interest, so with a fairly bullish review like this, it will rank on YouTube. People will talk about it, and it will go up. I've got not much doubt about that. The fundamentals look good. The earnings going forward is good. The guidance is improving. We've had a downturn on the stock. It's probably a good time, one of the best times to buy it. We've got an undervaluation of 75%. Now, of course, on its own intrinsic valuation isn't enough. But however, I am fairly bullish on this. With the news, with the balance sheet, with the amount of cash they've got, with the lack of debt they've got, the interest, the fact there's no media attention at the moment, that's where I come in with the fact that we've got very little, virtually insignificant short interest. I think that this is a stock that could do well from a trading point of view. I don't know long term. However, I think there's an opportunity here to make some very, very quick, easy money. Now, if you want to do that, there's 2 things you should do. You should tune into Sensei's show on Sunday. He will give you an entry and exit point, looking at the trends, the resistance, support lines, the averages, all of those things. But also become a member of our channel and get access to Discord. And we provide training for free. Yep, we don't do a Meet Kevin and sell you training. We provide training that has been acquired through paid training of Ed Nevius. He's learned to trade, scalp trade. That's what this is right now. A scalp trading stock, maybe 30, 40, 50%, maybe 100% gains in a day. For that, you need to speak to Ed Nevius in Discord. He will teach you and help you. It's a members only channel. It's a members only service. Again, you can become a member from a couple of bucks. So again, all that training is free and included. Click above my head for all the links for Alpha Spread, all the links for Discord. They're all on my all links button on martynlucas.com. Down below in the description, you'll find all the links, and you also find the invite the CEO as well. You'll also find the links on the homepage of the channel to Sensei Show on Sunday and the Discord link. And over here, more reviews. And if I have more news around the stock, I'll put it out. So there we go. WidePoint. It's a scalping position buy from me. Not a long-term investment right now. I don't know where we're going to be in 5 years, but I think you can make some money, particularly if you get the education from Sensei and Ed Nevius. All right, there you go. Up here, down here, over here, over here. Did you like the video? Hopefully you did. Until next time, leave a comment below and I'll reply to all my members. Take care of yourselves and each other.